good morning. Today's class is Pilates pole, aka broom handle, weight bar without the weights on, use your imagination, I don't know what else you've got, mop head, something like that. And I've also got a long band which we're going to put over the pole and use for resistance as well, and then we're going to use that lying on the floor. So a nice long band if you've got it, fairly strong, and your pole. Okay, let's start on the mat and take some nice deep breaths. So nice sunny day here this morning, hope it is there. So breathing in and exhaling. Breathing in and out. One more breath in and out. Okay, hands on the side of the rib cage. Let's do some lateral breathing. So breathing in, hold at the top, and then as you exhale, feel your ribs squeezing together. Keep breathing out until every last drop of air has come out. Keep going even when you think when you've done it all. Breathe out. And again, breathing in. Hold it and exhale. Brilliant. Palms of the hands together, elbows wide, squeeze the palms, rotate round one side. And back to centre. The other side. Keep going, keep that nice deep breath going, breathing in and out. Okay, back to centre, rolling the shoulders up, back and down. And reverse it. Okay, let's go one at a time. And reverse it. Okay, one arm up, one arm back, reach in, oppositional stretch. Breathing in, out and swap. One more, breathing in, out and swap. Okay, hands on hips, internal pelvic lift. So internally squeeze your pelvic floor and lift it in and up. Release it. Internally lift in, bring it up, release it, drop it down. One more, breathing in, hold it at the top and release it down. Hands on hips, tuck the tailbone round and release. So squeeze, tuck and tilt. Go back the other way, get the natural curve in your spine. Two more. One, two. Brilliant. Hands on hips, hip rolls. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 4, 3, 2, 1. Brilliant. Toes, feet are nice and parallel, knees are soft, shoulders, hips, knees. We're going to pick our toes up, place them on the mat. We're going to think big toe, little toe, ball of the heel. That's where all the weight goes when you're standing, so you get a nice triangle shape. So begin to lean forwards and backwards. Forwards, spread the weight on the toes, and backwards. Maybe going a little further, holding a little longer. Leaning back, lift your toes up. Spread the weight when you come back across the whole ball of the foot. Don't be tempted to rock on the outside of your feet. One more, we're going to hold forwards. Breathing in and out, release. Toes come up, one last stretch back, push into the calves, release and pedal it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab your Pilates pole or broom handle. No weight on it, it's nice and light, but it's going to put us in the nice position and keep our posture nice and straight. So let's start by finding a comfortable place, breathing in, exhaling, soften, roll our shoulders up, back and down. So hands are going to go fairly wide. You may need to adjust them as you go around because we're going to breathe in, lift the pole up over your head, push up, and then if you can, take it all the way behind and tap top of your bottom, breathing in, exhale, return. So we've got a 360 movement of our shoulders going on. So let's do a few of these, nice and slow. So while we're here, let's think about drawing our front ribs in. So not allowing our tummies to stick out. It's always time to draw your abs in. Opening the collarbones as though they're smiling to each corner of the room. And also thinking about big toe, little toe, ball of the heel. 2 more. 1. And your last one. Let's come up, push up higher, back, tap the bottom, back up, forwards, and have a little shake. We're going to do our spine twist from standing today. So feet are wide, legs wide, feet are 10 to 2. Let's put the pole on the top of our shoulders and hang over it like a scarecrow. So you've got soft elbows, but you're going to try and push back into that pole to straighten you up. And then we're going to take a deep breath in. I'm going to twist our exhale and twist your spine round. So keep looking at the back hand and then exhale, come back to center. Inhale. Exhale, go the other side. So it's just the top half of your body moving and twisting around. And again, front ribs are in, knees are soft. So squeeze out as you exhale all of the air. You're trying to squeeze your bottom rib to your waist. And we're rotating our spine side to side. 1 more. And back to center. Okay, take the pole off, grab your band. You're going to place the band over the center of the pole. So it's sort of equal because you're going to stand on one end of the band. That's it, so it's nice and center. And then you're going to lay the pole down on the floor and stand in your Pilates V, the back, to secure it down so it's not moving anywhere. Adjust it. If you want more resistance, you stand closer to the band. If you want less, you stand further back. So breathing in, exhaling, knuckles are facing forwards, and we're going to do an upright row. So we're going to lift up, elbows high and lower. So here you can gauge whether the resistance is hard enough. If you want more, remember we're still warming up, just take a step forward on the band, shorten the length that you've got to lift up. So also you're going to use your feet on this, press firmly into your big toe and little toe and heel to keep that band from lifting your toes up. 4, 3, elbows come first. 2, draw your tummies in, up and hold. Lift your elbows up, small pulses up, so no stress on the shoulders. Think of them as being soft. You're lifting up from your elbows for 4, 3, 2, 1, up and hold. Breathing in. Exhale, slowly lower down, really slowly. Okay, turn the grip round. We're going to do a bicep curl. So now your knuckles are facing towards the mat. Don't over clench on the pole. Keep it nice and soft. Breathing in. Exhale, roll your shoulders back. Keep your elbows skimming the side of your waist. They're not digging in, they're just sliding as though they were sliding forwards and backwards on a rocker. So we're going to do a bicep curl. So breathing in, bicep curl up. So tap near your shoulders and then slowly tap your thighs. Again, change the resistance by walking forwards or backwards on the band. Keep going. tummy's in, pressing down into the feet, knees are soft. So think about soft knees because it's easy to lock your knees out when you've got the resistance. So 4, 3, 2, 1, up and hold. Small pulses from mid to upper. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold up. Take your shoulders back. Slowly, with control, bring the band back as slow as you can, exhaling down to the thighs. Brilliant. So keep the band and then you're going to stand with it behind. So similar thing. So you're going to stand in your Pilates B, but this time the pole is behind. So now you can see yourself standing on the band. I'm going to do rear triceps. So shoulders back, and then we're going to lift elbows up and lower. Now I think I need to come a bit closer on my band. That's it, that's better. Lift and lower. Squeeze the rear shoulder blades together. Ideally, I think I want my elbows, that's it, pointing to the back of the room. So they're not splayed out. I would like them to be talking to each other if I can. 4, 3, 2, 1, up and hold. Pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Eye gaze forward, breathing in. Exhale, lower, slowly. Brilliant. Okay, take the band off and do some leg work. We don't use the band again until we're doing a shoulder extension later, so you can drop that. So now we've got some squats, lunges and balance. So first of all, let's do our squat. So knuckles facing forward, shoulders rolling back, feet are nice and comfortable on the mat. Breathing in, and we're going to take our feet slightly wider than our hips. We're going to push the pole front and squat. So push front, hold it for the moment. Look at yourself, are you happy? Are your knees going over your toes and not caved in? Concentrate on pushing your knees out. Breathing in, exhale, slowly return. Pole comes in, lifts up, heel rise, big toe, little toe, down. Breathing in, exhale, go again. Hold, relax your shoulders. Breathing in, exhale, return. Pole goes up, heel rise, return, go again. And return, heel rise. So you can see from here, if you want to make it with a bit of weights, you could easily do this with weights as well. But the idea is it's just there for control. But you could make it a strength workout. Okay, let's go down and hold. Okay, knees are out, bottoms out, right heel lifts, lowers, left heel lifts, lowers. Can you do both heels? Lower, right heel, left heel. Both heel, lower, hold, relax your shoulders, breathing in, exhale, slowly come up, bring the bar in, lift it up, heel rise, lower, down, have a little wiggle. Okay, alternate lunge forward, and we've got a twist each side. So band is going to come forward as it did with that. We're going to take a big step forward and push the pole forward. So left heel is back, right heel comes forward. Let's lunge down. And then from here, you're going to twist ever so slightly to the right, centre, left, centre. Use the pole to bring you in. Swap sides, left leg goes forward, lunge down, right, centre, left, wobbly, centre, come in. So you're going to use the foot to push us back and the pole to bring us in. Breathing in, Exhale, right leg forward, step down, pole comes out, hold, twist right. Don't over twist, it's just a small twist. As soon as you over twist is when you lose your balance. Push the foot down to come back in, left, hold, twist right. I think I should have twisted left, but it doesn't matter. Left, breathing in, exhale, return. We're going to stay down for a little bit on this one. So breathing it in, exhale, go out, lunge forward, down, small pulses down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push the pole out further. Hold. Breathing in. Exhale, you're going to push the weight of the foot, bring the pole in. Other foot. Down, pole out. Pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Push the pole out. Breathing in. Push on the foot, bring the pole in, exhale. Pole comes down, have a wiggle. Okay, so we've got balance track now. So we're going to, what we're going to do, okay, we're going to roll the pole up the thigh, roll it, roll it, roll it, so it's at shoulder height. Are we lifting knee first? Let me just check, lift your knee. So right knee lifts up. So left leg is soft on the knee. Lifting up, lifting up. Options are just to lift up and tap down. You can do a couple of those to start with if you like to find your balance, but if not, you're going to lift up, take the leg back. Options here to tap down the foot and lean forward. So you're going to push the pole forward, push the foot back, come in. Knee comes up and down. Same leg. In, push forward, look at the pole, stretch out, come back and down. 2 more. In, out and stretch, in, down and tap. Last one. Lift, out and hold. Can you lift that leg any higher? At the back, can you push forward any more? Can you draw your tummies in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, come in and down. Have a little jig. Do the other leg. Last one before we roll down on our legs. So shoulders back, nice breath in. We can just roll the pole up, lift a knee and lower. And do a couple of those. Find where you are on the mat. And then when you're ready, knee comes in, pole goes forward, tap down at the back if you wish, stretch, return, drop, lift pole, lift knee, push forward pole, back leg, hold, exhale, return, drop foot, keep going, lift, extend, return, drop, last one, lift, push out and hold, roll the pole out, stretch your shoulders out onto the pole, right leg is soft, big toe, little toe, lift the back leg behind, breathing in, exhale, slowly come in, knee comes up, pole comes down, wiggle, brilliant. Okay, roll down. We're going to do our roll downs, and then when you get to the bottom, we're going to put our poles on the floor and put our toes, so the pole is in the arch of your foot, and you'll feel a nice little massage on your foot there. So rolling our shoulders back, arriving on the mat, exhaling, chin to chest, roll yourself down. Nice and slowly. Exhale down. And then when you get to the floor, drop the pole. Can you see me? Yep, drop the pole on the floor. And if you want, just put it under either your toes, or you can put it on the middle bit if it's too much, because it is quite hard. Maybe just on your toes. Hook your toes over it. And then take your eye gaze through your legs. And then you're going to remove the pole, exhale, push up, back of your ankles, back of your shins, back of your knees, thighs, return the pelvis, stack the spine, roll the shoulders up and back, pole comes up, lift up before you go over, side bend, side bend, coming up, pole comes down, chin to chest, go again, roll the pole down, and roll it on your legs. If you want, press it on your legs, it does give you a little bit of a massage. All the way down, tuck your toes over the pole. So it lifts up the back of your legs a little more. Eye gaze is through the legs. Can you lift your seat bones higher? Can you straighten your legs out anymore? Exhaling, grab the pole, roll it up your legs. So roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. Stacking everything up nice and slowly, rolling, rolling, pelvis is turning, spine is stacking, shoulders are rolling, pole comes up, lift up, exhale and side bend. And again, lift up, exhale, side bend. Okay, one more, we're going to stay down on the mat. So I'm going to turn to the side now because we'll be going down. So shoulders back, chin to chest, roll down. Roll the pole on your thighs, like you're rolling out pastry, all the way down. Okay, when you get there, you can just roll the pole to the full front of your mat a little because you're going to use it at the front. Okay, eye gaze is through the legs. Deepen the stretch, grab each elbow and have a little swing from side to side. Take your head as though it's going through your arms, through your legs. Breathing in, exhale, hands touch down, hands walk out into an upward dog movement. Bearing wherever your pole is, you may need to sort of move it along. So left heel presses back, right heel presses back, both heels. Left, right, both. Eye gaze goes through. Left, right, both. Okay, rock forward into plank position, hands or knees. So nice long straight line from your heels to your shoulders. You might need to reposition the pole because you're going to tap in front with your hands. So breathing in, you're going to tap right hand in front of pole and back. Take your legs slightly wider, left hand and back, right, left. Now right hand taps towards the left hand and back, left hand taps towards the right hand and back. One more. Keep looking at the pole, keep drawing your tummies in. Now hold it, breathing in. If you want here, you can take a quick rest down. If not, stay up in your plank because you're now going to step your right foot somewhere near the pole. So it comes near the pole. So next to your hand and hold it there. And then it comes back. Left foot comes in near the pole. And back. One more. Return. One more. Okay, return to your plank and hold. Push your heels away from you. Eye gaze through, looking at the mat. Hold. Breathing in. Rock onto your toes. Rock backwards. Forwards. Backwards and hold. Drop to your knees, stretch back, take a rest pose. Okay. Rolling onto your front. Okay, breathing in, exhale, soften everything to the mat. So breathing in and soften. So the pole is still in front. So let's just stretch out them shoulders and roll, look at the mat, roll the pole with your fingers like you're rolling pastry again. Roll it back, roll it forward as far as you can and backwards. One more. Roll forwards and backwards. Toes tucked under. Thighs are lifted an inch off the mat. Let's take our legs out and in. Can you roll the pole forward and backwards? Keep going. Forwards and backwards. One more forwards. Lift the legs up. Push the pole forwards and swim kick. Kick, 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 kick. So legs are slightly apart on this. And if you want and you're able, lift the pole, push the pole forward like you're holding onto the edge of the pool, and kick from underneath your bottom. You're stretching out your spine. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Release the pole, release the legs, take a breath. Exhale. Okay, let's see if we can grab the pole, hold the pole and twist around for our abs. So you're going to hold the pole, lift the pole up. See, I'm going to look like a beach whale, but let's have a go. So hold, the pole is up, you're going to roll onto your back for your abs. Obviously now you've got to shuffle back onto the mat, but that was just a bit of fun. Okay, laying down flat. What have we got first? Oh yeah, bent knees. Okay, knees are bent. Arrive on the mat, breathing in, exhale, soften. Feet, back of the bum, back of the rib cage, back of the shoulders, back of the head. Okay, so holding the pole, we are going to bring our knees up, bring the pole up. So breathing in, exhale, knees come up, pole comes up. So option one is you're just going to take the pole, I need to shuffle forward because I'm going to hit the sofa. Take the pole over your head and come back up, and then tap your knees down, roll down. Option two is head and shoulders up. Keep the head and shoulders up, back, tap down. Option three is head and shoulders up, legs up. As the pole goes back over the head, the legs lower and come back up, in, return. Head and shoulders up, extend the legs, drop the pole behind the head, come back in, bend the legs, tap down, 4 more, in, up, lower, return, tap down, head down, come in, lift your legs, lower at both ends, come back up, tap your knees, head down, last one, in, up, lower, up and hold. Squeeze the seams of your leggings together, toes are soft. Pick your shoulders up off the mat and look at your knees. Small pulses, push the pole towards your shins. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold. Bend your legs, tap your feet down, bring the pole back in, have a breath. Okay, obliques, I think we're sitting up for our obliques, so we're going to row left and right. So put the pole under, sit yourself up, nice. Okay, so shall I do, no, I'll stay like this so you can see me. So you're going to find your seat curve. So if you wish to just sort of widen your seat bones to give you a bit more stability, you pull your bum cheeks out and it's a little bit wider. So shoulders are rolled back. Let's find our C curve. So pole's going to go out in front, push the pole front, so C curve, underneath the bra strap, push it in, middle of the belly, push it in, then tilt the pelvis. So it's 3 C's to make 1 C, and then push your arms forward. Find your balance point. If you can go back slightly, it's going to be harder on your abs. Sitting up is fine. It takes the strain off of your lower back. If your lower back is fairly strong, come back a little bit more. So then you're just going to, as though you're rowing towards 5 o'clock and centre, 7 o'clock and centre. If you wish to come up in between, you come back in between and then you sit back. If not, you're just going to row, 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 row. If you wish to layer it, take the opposite leg. So my left leg, my right leg, left, right, 4, 3, 2, 1 and hold. Push the leg away, hold, push the arms away. Come to centre, hold. Come to the other side, hold. Breathing in, breathing out. Ooh. Come up, take the pole under your feet and pull for a nice stretch. So you get a nice little spine stretch there for free. It's just for free, that one. Okay, what have we got on our abs now? Oh yeah, single leg circles and lift a pole. So let's lay down nice and flat. Exhale, soften. Okay, left leg, or both legs are long, strong together and toes are pointing towards the ceiling. So let's raise the pole straight up, loosely held. And then first of all, you're going to raise your right leg somewhere in the region of the pole and then lower it down, left leg. So keep the pole where it is. Try and bring your leg to the pole, not pole to the leg. It's leg to the pole. So let's soften the toe now, soften up, heel down, left leg, soften toe up, heel down, right leg, soften up, heel down, keep going, up, heel down, one more each side, up and down, up and down. Keep the pole where it is, right leg comes up. We're going to draw a circle. We're going to try and keep the pole still. So we're going to do single leg circles. Now you need to flex your left toe. You're going to do 4 each side. You can bend the knee also on this for range. If not, it's straight leg. 4, 3, 2, 1. Leg comes up, hold. Exhale, lower. Okay, right foot comes up slowly, softly. And then it's going to circle. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Return. Right toes are facing the ceiling. 2, 3. You've got clunky hips. 4. Up and hold. Slowly lower down. Bring the pole in. Have a breath for a moment. And we're going to come up to 100. I think we're going to do 100 with pole under thigh. So you can swing the pole under your thighs, come up to your 100. So we're going to hold the pole under our thighs. A bit similar to how we was with our obliques. So you're going to come back, hold the pole there for now, and then start the 100. So draw your knees and ankles together, and then you're going to V-sit and 100 from here. So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Exhale. 2 more. Exhale. Last one. Bend the knees, hold the pole, sit yourself up, give yourself a hug. Well done. Okay, abs done. Okay, what have we got now? Oh, roll up. Let's do roll up. Nice. So pole front. So options are, if you don't roll all the way back, is to roll halfway and return. You can also roll halfway and then lift an alternate leg to the pole and come back up, or full option, legs long and strong together, toes facing the ceiling, pole pushed out, breathing in, exhale, round yourself back down under the low ceiling, all the way down. Bring the pole in, take the pole over your head if you've got room, stretch. Exhale, I need to move. Pole comes up as though straight up to the ceiling. Head and shoulders lift up, shoulders lift off the mat. T-shirt peels off, back of the spine. Press back of the spine into the mat to come up. Back of the thighs, turn the pelvis, come forward, roll the pole under your feet and pull on the pole for a spine stretch. So we're going to combine our spine stretch in this. So you're pulling on the pole and pushing your spine behind you. So roll the pole in front, then go again. Control it down, pole comes in, over the head. Oh, I need to move this big bed. Breathing in. Oh, you know what you're doing. Exhale, arms up. Head and shoulders up. Lift the shoulders up. Peel up from the back of the spine. Press the spine in. Up, 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 up. Curl over. Pole goes in front of the feet. Slightly widen the feet on this one. Wrap the toes around the pole. Pull on the pole. Stretch out your lower spine. And again, take the pole, roll yourself back, under the low ceiling, curling back, back of the spine meets, back of the rib cage meets, back of the shoulders meet, head meets, arms go over. Exhaling, arms up, head up, shoulders up, push, 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 curling up, 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 up. Lean forward, legs slightly wider, pole in front, wrap the toes over the pole and then push your lower spine and dive the crown of your head between your knees. And then think of the weight on as if you've got t-shirt sleeves on and where you want to push your arms into the outside of those t-shirt sleeves to stretch from there. Exhaling, take the pole off. Come up, sit up straight, and then I think because we've done our spine stretch, we're going to do glutes. So we're going to try glutes with our pole, and we'll use our band for a shoulder stretch. So laying on your side, bottom knee is bent, so up on 90 degrees. So hand in front, shoulder over elbow. If you've got neck ache, tilt your head slightly to your shoulder. Bottom knee bent, roll your hips forward. Top leg nice and straight. This pole we're going to tuck under our armpit. I'll give them a little wash after. And then you're going to hold it above your knee and push. You're just going to balance the pole on the outside of your ankle. So your leg, as you look down from your shoulder, you should see you shouldn't actually be able to see anything. I can just see right from my shoulder, the bottom of the pole and my foot. So you're in a nice straight line. So breathing in, exhale. Let's lift and lower. So we're going to do small lift and lower because we want to try and keep that pole on the outside of the ankle. So lift and lower. Lift and lower. 4. Well done. 3, 2, 1. Up and hold. Hold. Make your leg longer. Circles back. 4, 3. Small circles because we're still keeping the pole on the foot. Hold. Return. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Breathing in. Exhale, see if you can sweep the leg forward. The pole's going to move so it doesn't go into your armpit, but it's going to keep still and then it's going to come back. You're going to bring it on the ankle and we're going to go behind. Still trying to keep that pole on the outside of the ankle. So sweep forward, allow the pole to move. Now the foot moves back up the pole and backwards. Let's do one more. Sweep forward. And backwards. Exhaling. Come back to centre. Hold. Straighten out the bottom leg. Top leg is still rise. We're nearly there. So we're nice and straight. We're going to lift and lower the bottom leg to meet the top leg. 4, 3, hard. 2, up and hold. Oh, burny, 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 release, drop the pole, bring that leg in for a little stretch, give it a little pat. So now you want to grab your band, move the pole slightly out of the way. We're just going to release that off with the shoulder open. So knees are stacked, feet are stacked, band is in each hand. So both hands stacked on top of each other. You've got band in each hand. You're going to breathe in, exhale, open the shoulder out. You may need to adjust the band so you can get out. These are quite hard bands, these ones. So I'm going to hold mine quite wide. Inhale, exhale, turn. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. Please excuse me. My voice went down the wrong hole. Keep going. Exhale, turn. Open out. Oh dear. Exhale, turn. Okay, let's do that on the other side. Oh, I don't know what happened to me there. Anyway, so pole, laying flat, bottom knee bent, pole under armpit, on the ankle, and you're nicely lifted up. So find your balance, drop your head to your shoulder if you need, and then let's lift and lower. What's that, like an old lady? My voice box has gone. I am an old lady. Lift. That's better. Breathing in and out. So hips are forward. We didn't look down the leg because I was too busy trying to breathe. So check now, check down the leg that it's nice and straight. 4, 3, 2, up and hold. Circles, lengthen the leg. Keep the pole on the ankle. Ooh. Not like that. Hold it, reverse it. A bit trickier for me this side. 3, 2, 1, hold. But it's my left side, so maybe my right side is stronger. Hold it, breathing in. Sweep forward. Oh, that is tricky. And backwards. It's almost like you're on a snooker cue and you're gliding that pole forwards and backwards. So gliding forwards and backwards. So forward, your ankle slightly comes off the pole, and backwards it slides back on. Okay, one more. Forwards, backwards, hold in the middle, push the leg out longer, stretch out the bottom leg, hips are forward. We're going to lift the top leg, bottom leg meets it and lowers, meets and lowers. 2 more, meets and lowers. 1 more, hold. Lower, drop the pole. Knee comes in front for a little pat. Whew, laying down. Hands are stacked. One hand's got one end of your resistance band and the other hand's got the other. So now you can stack your knees, stack your ankles, breathing in, exhale, open out your shoulders. And go back. So adjust the resistance if you want. And exhale, open. And return. Exhale, open. 1 more, close. Okay, laying there, we're going to do glute. We're doing bridge, we're just done glutes, so bridge. So let's lay on our back and let's start with the pole on our thighs. So let's breathe in and soften and arrive on the mat. Exhale. Feet, back of the bottom, back of the rib cage, back of the shoulders, back of the head. So we're going to have this as a little bit of resistance on our legs. So breathing in, exhale, float your hips up to the ceiling. So you're just going to hold on to that bar, gives you a little bit of extra resistance. So think about, there's a bone coming out of your hips going towards your knees and you're pushing that bone away. Try and make that bone 2 inches longer. Have a little look at your hips and see if they're nice and level. If one of them has dropped, lift it up, readjust yourself. So pushing up, can you push your chest up higher? So you're in one long line. Your bottom is lifted up, you're squeezing around your bottom, your thighs, squeeze your pelvis, breathing in. Exhale, press a bit onto the pole. Hold the pole, soften down. So the pole is going to be able to control you going down without wobbling. Your pelvis is going straight down the middle without wobbling. Relax it down for a moment. Take a breath in. Exhale, hold the pole, push up. Roll the pole up, hips up, chest up, push up higher. Press on the pole. Exhale, keep the press on the pole, lower your hips. Press on the pole, so there's a resistance. You're pushing onto the pole, onto your thighs, and then lower, roll the pole down. Okay, this time you're going to balance the pole. Let's see if we can do that. So hands on the mat, breathing in. Exhale, float your hips up. Keep the pole. I don't know if this is going to work or if it's going to crash onto your face. So let's just slowly, you're going to go really slowly before the pole rolls. You're super slow. I don't want this to hit your head. So if you're feeling uncomfortable, just put your hands there for the pole. I think I should maybe cue that with the pole, otherwise it's going to roll right. Actually, it won't with mine because it'll hit my belly or my boobs first. Okay, definitely won't you, man. It will roll straight, so please hold the pole. So now you're going to lift the pole up, hips up, chest up, and then you're going to take the pole behind you. Stretch your arms behind you, push your knees away, hips up. Breathing in, exhale, keep the pole there, lower your hips down. And then the pole's going to follow. Let's do that again and let's cue this properly. So lightly keep your hands on the pole as you float your hips up. So your hands are just there as a stop for the pole. Okay, hips are up, chest is up, pole comes up to the centre, and then take it behind your head. Push your hands away. See if you can now extend your hands to each end of the pole so you've got a nice V shape. Keep pushing. I'll just allow my legs to float out then. I want them to go in like train tracks. From the bone from my hips to my knees is nice and straight. I'm going to melt myself back down nice and slowly. And then I'm going to bring the pole, my bed wasn't in the way, in front and release. Okay, so I think we're just going to grab our, who's going to do teaser? Let's grab our, we'll do that as a stretch at the end. So pole goes behind, let's sit ourselves up and do a teaser with the pole under the thighs, a bit like we did with our 100. So pole comes under the thighs, sit yourself back. You could just have this there as guidance, but if you want it there for support, if you struggle to get into your teaser, so you can lift one leg up, two legs up, and then keep it there for now until we get up. Raise one leg, raise the other leg, squeeze the heels together. So if you're like me at the moment, I've got the pole there for support. So you're in your teaser. If you want to take that away, push the pole away and hold your teaser. If you need it there for support, lightly hold onto the pole, or you could do a combination of both. So when you take the pole away, now lower your legs to the pole, lift your legs, tap the pole, lower, lift and tap, lower, lift and tap, lower, hold. Bend your knees in, and we're going to roll like a ball. So rolling up and in, control it. Elbows are tucked in, elbows are tucked in. Inhale, exhale, up and hold. Inhale, exhale, up and hold. And again. This time, hold. Drop your feet, drop the pole. Let's just do a nice hamstring stretch because we've got the band. So let's toe right foot into the band, laying down. You're going to hold it fairly close to the toe, bend your knee in, push up. And again, bend in, push up. Take the band in your left hand, right hand goes out to the side, sciatic nerve stretch across the body. Look at your right hand. Exhale, return, swap hands. Left hand goes out, right leg comes out to the side, look at your left hand. If your hips have lifted off of the mat, bring your leg back up and then push the foot into the band, deepen the stretch. Return up. Okay, swap legs, left foot in, right foot long and strong, bend the knee, stretch up, bend in, stretch up. Take the band in the right hand, left hand goes out, take the foot across the midline, look at the left hand, push the foot into the band. Exhale, return. Swap hands, right hand goes out to the side, look at the right hand, take the leg hand out. My hips just slightly lifted there. So you can put your hand on your hips to try and pull them back down. Pull your right hip back down. Return. Okay, drop the band away. Soles of the feet together. Rock side to side. And then close your knees. And rock yourself. Hands go behind your thighs. Rock yourself up to seated. Tuck your toes under and round. And let's do our spine stretches. So toes go under, round your shoulders, arch your spine to the ceiling. Eye gazes through the legs. Exhale, lower. So tailbone to the ceiling, shoulders are still relaxed, eye gazes forward. And then shoulders, spine, pelvis. Drop it. Push your toes up to the ceiling. Now feel your heels nicely lengthened and strengthened. Push them down into the mat one more time. Eye gaze through the legs. Draw your tummies in. Exhale. Walk your feet to your hands. Squeeze your heels together. Run your fingertips over your toes, ankles, shins, knees, thighs, pelvis. Stack your spine. Roll your shoulders back and let's have a little swing to finish. Sorry about my coughing fit in the middle. 2, 1, and then we're going to take a deep breath in, big circle up, cross your arms over, down, and again, up onto your tiptoes if you wish, big toe, little toe, push up for 4, 3, 2, 1, arms go out to the side, arms come together, back, go down, love you lots, see you soon, bye.